The airport's growing because we're growing. In fact, Hays County has become the fastest growing county in Texas because of cities like Kyle and Buda. In our continuing Boomtown coverage, Kaylin Norwood explores these neighboring cities. Kaylin?
Quita, people used to simply pass by, but not anymore. Since 2010, Kyle has grown by 80%, while Buda has grown by 127%. For some, it's the affordability and new opportunity that's caused them to leave Austin and start a new life farther south.
We love the fact that Kyle sits right on 35.
Just 20 miles south of Austin sits the self-proclaimed pie capital of Texas. You can see the growth in Kyle's developing neighborhoods, including Plum Creek. And the city is not only opening its doors to new homeowners looking to lower their cost of living, it's also opening doors for others to live out their dreams.
It's a little bit sour, a little bit sweet. That's going to be the bubble gum. Sure.
This ice cream shop downtown opened just over a year ago. The owner of La Ola Pop Shop, Julian Hernandez, says he and his wife Paulina moved from Austin to Kyle about 4 years ago.
Crime rates obviously different. Home prices and rents are different.
The couple had hopes of starting a family and creating a business of their own.
We looked everywhere, but Kyle offered the best opportunity.
It's kind of taken some real investors to come in and see some vision in our downtown.
Diana Torres says it's businesses like La Ola Pop Shop that have helped draw more people to the heart of the city. Torres is the director of economic development for the city of Kyle.
We're in between Austin and San Antonio, which is the fastest growing corridor in the country. So we're blessed to have, location, location, location.
And the location, in addition to an availability of land, has its advantages.
Fortune 500 companies are starting to show us some attention and some love here.
Medical facilities like the Seton Medical Center built to meet the needs of more people. Since 2010, the city's population has grown from about 24,000 to 44,000. And you can see the change over time.
We are no longer that community of 10 or 15 years ago.
The winds of change have also reached Buda.
It was a farmers community, and now, as you know, it's just exploding with growth.
Dodie Ellis has seen the transformation of Buda firsthand.
The mill had belonged to my grandfather, J.C. Ruby, in the 60s.
The Buda Mill and Grain Company, located just south of downtown, is still in the family after 54 years.
People, when you drove by, you just kind of didn't even look.
That was years ago, but that's not the case anymore.
Now you see all these people in their 20s and 30s. It's just vibrant. And it's exciting. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't all this growth.
She and her family started renovating the mill in 2012, hoping to keep up with the changing times. So they restored its old barns and began bringing in new businesses, including eateries and retail shops.
Everyone will tell you they don't want to drive into Austin. They're tired of the traffic and they want something to do here, and we wanted something that kept people here.
The goal is to basically keep people living, working, and playing here.
It's Ann Miller's job to help bring business to Buda. She says the city is seeing lots of commercial development.
We're working our way to being the health capital of Hays County with Baylor Scott and White, St. David's, and Ascension Seton all working on projects.
Traffic is a side effect of rapid growth, the city going from about 7,000 people to 16,000 in less than a decade. See for yourself, the Sunfield and White Oak Preserve neighborhoods continue to bring in more homeowners.
I didn't want to be too far from Austin because I like Austin, but it was just, everything was just so crowded. And
Austin natives like Leon and Susan Mendez say high taxes and utilities prompted them to move. Whether it's new faces or the familiar, the cities of Kyle and Buda are learning to welcome change.
You can't stop growth, you can't stop progress. You can adapt and just, hope that the city's in good hands with the people who are leading.
Lots of people who live in Kyle and Buda still commute to Austin, but that will change if both cities have their way. They want to recruit higher-end tech firms and satellite offices. Mike, Quita.